Good evening to everyone out there on Instagram and everyone out there in the crowd at the Shot Center. We're coming to you live from backstage at Set Break. We're playing this evening. It's been a fantastic show so far. How's everyone doing out there? Everyone in their Ubers going out to get themselves into trouble? Bunch of smiley faces. Okay. Oh my God, I didn't know how much I needed this. People never know what they need until they get it. This is the thing I didn't know I needed. This is the collab I didn't know I needed. I'm pretty aware of everything I need. You know? Nothing surprises me anymore. I'm old and I'm grizzled. I mean, this was literally heaven sent, what happened in the first set. This has never happened before. You know, I've seen a lot of things with a lot of signs held up in the crowd, and they're all very well-meaning and great, and they're wonderful gestures. I saw one tonight that I'd never seen before that was so clever that I had to honor the request on this sign. And on the sign it said, "Will you do our gender reveal?" And I said, absolutely. So tonight, right in between, well, this is the set that's backwards. Helpless, Believe, Love on the Weekend. Something like Olivia, who says, right in between Who Says and I Don't Trust Myself. The lovely Ben and Margot showed up on stage with an envelope in their hands, handed it to me. I started shaking. And so I open up the envelope. And I'm saying to myself before I open the envelope, please let it be a girl, because I got daughters. That's the ace up my sleeve. I don't have daughters. I mean, I got daughters. That'd be interesting if I was ever in a bank holdup. And I said, please, I've got daughters. And they said, you've got, no, but I mean, it's a song I wrote and it does quite well in the crowd. So I was thinking to myself, well, if this is a girl, I'm just going to sing Fathers Be Good to Your Daughters, and this is going to be the greatest moment in the world. It was a boy. It was a boy. So we don't know the people, but I mean, it's a boy. So I opened up the sonogram, I said it's a boy, and so I sang the bridge of Daughters. I realize now this is also going out to the crowd, and they're like, this is exactly what we just saw. This is a guy telling the same story at a dinner party. But I wanted to catch you guys up, and it was a beautiful moment. It was a boy, and I sang the bridge of Daughters, and I went, boys, you can break your fire. And they were like, what do you mean? Are you going to sing the chorus to Daughters? And I had to kind of go like, it's a boy. And it was a lovely, lovely time. As always, I'm selling merchandise back here in the dressing room. So, you know, always looking to, push my wares. But, before I went on tour and I started thinking about putting Current Mood on the stage and on Instagram, I thought, well, we could take advantage of the guest list, and every once in a while someone of note comes by and watches the show. And we have a guest tonight. This is someone who actually I think was surprising a friend and came in, and she was kind enough to want to join us on the show here. Please welcome the one and only GIGI Hadid.
Hello.
Have a seat. Watch out. It's movie style. It'll flip
Am I
up
allowed
on
to bring wine on this show?
It'll flip up on you. You can bring wine on the show.
Hi, guys.
Is this the best lighting you've ever had in your life?
This is amazing. This is like, I mean, I don't know how you just set this up every night. It's very complex.
It is very complex. For those who don't know it, we are on a soundstage just right off the back parking lot.
It's its own truck.
Yes, we travel with an extra truck for it. What brings you to Columbus, Ohio?
You. Because, this is what I realized. I screwed up. You were like in like Philly and New York and near me, and the show was happening, and I just like didn't pay attention. And then I was coming back from a trip a couple days ago, and I was like, okay, where's John going the next week? And then it was here, and I was like, I'm gonna have to go to Ohio, or you're just gonna keep getting further and further away.
So you got into the Kia Sorrento, packed up the back,
beep, beep.
and you brought some friends over.
Yeah.
And so you actually came in right before
free wine. That's why I came.
We came up with wine for you. You still have to buy the merch if you're interested. It's right behind you.
I actually do want one of the. I really like the new ones.
We'll get you straightened out. What are people saying about this? I like watching people freak out over you. So people come back to NYC. Who's that? She wants you. Well, here's what I was just thinking about. If anybody goes like, oh, these two people are together, the last thing two people who are together would do would be to go on Current Mood. I just
spilled my wine everywhere.
Was it a spit take?
No, it was just like everywhere. Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
It wasn't even a spit take.
If we were trying to hide it, we just
You wouldn't be
hide
doing
it.
this. So let's just
That's what
cut
people
this.
don't understand. Like, there's like so many ways people can just do shit without any of you finding out.
Yeah, we wouldn't be sitting on Current Mood unless that's what we wanted you to think. Collab, anybody? Collab? If you and I collabed, what would we make? Clothing, though.
Yeah,
right?
like, yeah, shirts, like
A dope-ass jacket.
farm life clothes.
Yeah. Natural, like indigo dyed something. Yeah.
We should do like a Carhartt collab. Carhartt X us.
Carhartt
Carhartt, hit us up.
X GIGI
X Johnny.
I want to do a deal with Caterpillar, but for the actual big dig trucks and
Okay.
bulldozers. I think you and I are working on a collab on big dig kind of
That's cool.
bulldozers and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you can wear the Carhartt, and we can
In
just-
the campaign.
Yeah,
Okay, well, yeah.
really going along
We're
with me on
boring.
that, and I really appreciate your
Thanks.
yes and abilities. Anything else going on? Do you have anything you want to plug?
Nope.
Right on. So rock and roll. You know what I want to plug? Pedialyte Pops. So Pedialyte
Oh yeah.
sent me a
Wow.
Yeti cooler full of Pedialyte Pops. And
Can
now,
we make room?
let me tell you why I have these. Thank you. Thank you. And I think it's funny that I could use my 4.6 million Instagram followers to get paid to sponsor things, and yet I don't. And all I'm interested in is free Pedialyte Pops. So this is would you like a Pedialyte Pop?
Sure.
You actually need the scissors for that.
Ooh,
Help
I
yourself.
like this one.
Wanna
What,
have
so
a
these
break?
are like the healthy version of like
They're the healthy
good ones?
version of. How dare you? They are the good
They're
ones.
still good? Okay.
These are like Otter Pops or
Yeah.
flavor ices, but they're good for you. Know what I do? Here's what I do. I eat 3 of these a night. I lay in bed
You do?
and I watch fight videos. So you ever go on
What
Reddit?
kind of fight?
You ever go on Reddit?
Sometimes like to look up like, I don't know, random funny
Stuff
shit.
about yourself?
Nah.
Oh, just
you can
things
find
like-
out a lot about other people though
Right.
on Reddit.
Yes, you can. But you can see things like, my cat has the shape of my dog in its fur. That's always like Reddit page 1. Today I learned Abe Lincoln is also on the $20 bill if you hold it upside down. Fantastic.
John, this
Fantastic.
tastes like the healthy version of.
It is the healthy version.
Okay.
But here's what I do. I lay in bed, and I eat these.
And what flavor is that?
This is great all day long.
It's black. It's
Yeah.
gray.
The Pedialyte people would agree, they're green when they're frozen.
Okay.
But here's what I do. I eat,
I don't
and I watch
like
people
it.
go like this. I watch people go, am I being detained? Am I being detained? I go like this. And they go, am I being detained? Am I free to go? Am I being detained? Well, am I being detained? Am I free to go? Am I free to go? I don't have to show you my license. I'm like this. Am I being detained? Am I being detained? And then you ever see a fight at a Wendy's? Ever watch a good Wendy's fight on the internet? I've seen every
I'll
fight.
check it out though.
Every fight that's ever happened at a Wendy's or McDonald's or in a drive-thru, I've seen it probably eating Pedialyte Pops.
Are they all different things?
Yeah.
Can we talk for a minute? Let's get in and out.
Nothing on it. There you go.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, yeah.
I got it
That's
now.
a sick beat. Want to hear a sick beat? I can.
Sure.
Well, I think it's time for me to use the little boys' room, get ready for the second set. We're going to start off with some emo acoustic jams. And anything else you want to say? John, don't quit your day job. I literally don't have a day job, you idiot. I have a night job. I literally don't have a day job. Gigi's hardly in the pic. That's because look at my beautiful face. Look at the
Also-
dimensions of my beautiful face.
I don't know if I'm into Pedialyte Pops.
Why not?
Is that your least favorite thing now about me?
Well, I don't have a...
It tastes like healthy,
Yeah,
like medicine.
it is medicine.
What's in it? What does this help you with?
You're supposed to have it when
Electrolytes?
you party too hard. But I quit drinking. So I just think when you're hungover, you can't enjoy it as much. And I just have it when I'm not hungover, and I just have it in bed.
That's
And I
fine.
go, am I being detained? Well, then am I free to go? I don't have to show you my ID. I'm not in a vehicle. I'm not driving this vehicle. You ever seen someone try to convince a cop they're not driving a vehicle?
No, but
Favorite thing in the world.
there are a lot of good things that happen. Like, also when they're just like so gone on something that they just like think that they're really getting away with it. That's
You ever
the
see a
best.
guy have to get tased 8 times to even fall?
To even feel it?
Woo-hoo-hoo! GIGI, you
Often.
are a delight.
So are you, John.
You know what? Now that I think about it, the camera loves you, and I'm right behind you anyway. All right, listen, I gotta go do a second set. Will you stay around for
Yeah,
the
do
second
that.
set? Will you stay
Nah.
around for the rest of my concert?
Yeah, please.
All right, Pedialyte, cheers.
Cheers.
GIGI, HADID, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you for the second set in about 5 minutes. Let's rock out. Have a wonderful night. I'm John Mayer. This has been Criminal.
Peace.